there, I'm Laura and welcome to Green Side Up. This is our new video segment for the Home Gardener by Greenscape Gardens. Today I'm here to talk to you guys a little bit about tomato pruning and trellising. In tomatoes there are two different growth patterns, and those are called determinate and indeterminate. Determinate tomatoes are a lot easier to deal with because they're more compact, but they do have a tendency to put on their fruit more all at once. Indeterminates have a longer season, but they also are a lot more spindly and hard to manage plant. So oftentimes those indeterminates are going to need pruned and trellised. So we're going to teach you a little bit today about how to manage them. As tomatoes grow, every time they put a leaf out to the side, they are also able to grow an extra branch that goes sort of diagonally from the central stem. This is called the sucker, and I like to say it sort of comes out of like the armpit of the plant. And so in order to keep from having too much growth and to help with the support system of the plant, we try to remove those. Sometimes you'll miss them, and they'll get really large and be a big part of your plant already, and it's okay. You don't have to go back and cut through every single one, but you do want to get as many of them as you can. It'll just make it a whole lot easier on your plant and easier on you when it comes to harvesting. So I've got another one up here, and I'm going to snip that as well. When they're really young, you can sometimes pinch them off, but having pruners never hurts. You can see this other diagonal growth here. This is where it flowers and you'll actually have your tomatoes growing off of it. This is not what I'm telling you to cut. You can leave that on. It's only when you've got this horizontal branch and the sucker coming up that you really want to deal with that. As far as tomato trellising is concerned, you have a couple of different options. One very popular method is the tomato cage. So I've got two different examples of those here for you. Usually I would go with the largest tomato cage that I could find, and you have to keep on visiting your garden and making sure that each stem sort of gets tucked in, or else it'll get out of control. Sometimes tomato pruning can be a little bit harder in a cage, but there's still a really great method for keeping those in control until it gets taller than the cage. Then you're on your own. And another really simple way to go about trellising your tomato is just to take it when it's young and put a post next to it, and this is called tomato staking. So you just sort of tie it around, and as it gets taller, just keep on tying it higher and higher up the post. Easy peasy. Thanks for joining us in the garden today. If you have any more questions about tomato care, come on down to Greenscape and we'll help you out with that. Have a bountiful harvest!